Hey guys, welcome back and happy Wednesday. Today we're going to be talking about IT band syndrome. So first and foremost, what is your IT band? So your IT band, or iliotibial band, of course IT band for short, is a thick band of fascia that runs from your ilium, aka these bony little things you sit on here in your butt, to your tibia, down here on your knee. So it runs from the side right along here, right along the side of your thigh. It's primarily responsible or partially responsible for keeping your tibia steady as you're standing. And so IT band syndrome is what occurs when it's overused, and it can lead to friction as the band moves along the bone. So see, it kind of like glides here back and forth as we're moving. Over time, eventually with overuse, there can get some friction, cause kind of like around here on the bone. Doesn't feel very good. It's commonly seen in runners as well as cyclists, again, because of that overuse and because of that kind of consistent up and down motion. Symptoms can include pain over your knee, pain at the hip, and a snapping or popping in the knees. You guys might notice as I get up and down today that this happens to me. I am a runner and I do unfortunately have to deal with IT band syndrome occasionally. And it can also be associated with poor foot and hip posture, specifically when we tend to pronate the feet, meaning we curve in towards our heels, or even if we supinate going out towards the edge of our heels. Sometimes we tend to kind of move in and out of our feet this way, or a pelvic tilt in which we're too curved forward like so. So can we prevent it? Not always. The only ways to really prevent it is to not overuse it. So if you're a really dedicated runner, a really dedicated cyclist, I know that's not always an option, but some ways that we can help prevent more pain is to make sure we're wearing proper footwear. Of course, changing our shoes as often as we need to, as well as addressing our postural issues. And if you're a cyclist or you do spin a lot, making sure that you have both of your feet pedals in the right position for you and your body size. So, little routine today. What we're going to be focusing on is strengthening our glutes as well as our calves. And then we're also going to be stretching our quads and our hip flexors as well as that IT band. So we're going to be doing 10 repetitions of each exercise today. And we're also going to be holding some stretches at the end. So this should feel really good if you have a nice tight IT band right now. So let's go ahead and come on back here. We're just going to go ahead and start with a squat. So my feet are nice and parallel, just about sits bones distance apart, and we're going to go ahead and take those glutes far back behind us. And when you come up, I want you to give them a little extra squeeze. I'll turn sideways so you can see here. So my glutes are going back behind me like I'm sitting into a chair. Knees are not going beyond my toes. I come up and I give them a little extra squeeze there at the top, just to show them a little extra love. Awesome. We're at 3. We're going to go to 10. Here's 7. We're going to take it into a prance next. We've got 9. Last one here. And that's 10. So I'll turn sideways so you can see me. I'll break down the prance here. I want you to go ahead, bend one knee, and lift up onto the ball of your foot. Other leg is completely straight. My foot is down on the floor. We're going to go ahead and switch sides here. Perfect. Just think of like a little show pony, like you're going for a little jog in place. Just moving in and out of those calves. Let's go ahead. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last set here, and 10. Great job. Let's go ahead and go straight into a calf raise, just lifting up onto the balls of our feet with both feet and rolling back down. Really pay attention to your ankles here. I want you to notice if you roll out to the side or roll in, or if you find any instability in that ankle or that foot as you go. I want you to really focus on trying to evenly go up and down at the same time. Take it slow if you need. We've got 3, 2, last one here. All right, let's go ahead and lay down on our side on the floor here. You can have a pillow for your head or even a ball. I'm just gonna go ahead and lay my bottom arm down, and I'm gonna use my bicep as a little pillow. Legs are nice and stacked here. If you have stability issues, you're having some balance problems, go ahead and bend that bottom leg. We're just gonna lift and lower our top leg just up a couple inches. This top hip never comes up into my rib cage and it doesn't go back towards the back of the room. Just a couple inches, keeping that hip and that pelvis nice and neutral. Great job. We're halfway done with these, and then we're gonna go ahead and take some clams. This is strengthening that piriformis and that glute right along the side of your thigh there. Let's go for 2 more. Last one. All right, go ahead and bend both of those knees, bring them in towards your chest. We're gonna go for some clamps. Feet and ankles stay together. Top knee comes up to the ceiling, just like you're opening and closing a book. You're gonna feel this in your inner and your outer thighs. This is also strengthening that glute muscle, specifically your gluteus medius. We've got 5 more here. Last 2. Last 1. Great job. Let's go ahead and roll onto our back. We're gonna go for a bridge. Knees are bent, feet are flat on the floor, arms are pressing down by my sides. We're just gonna go ahead and lift those glutes up towards the ceiling. Give them a little extra squeeze, and then go ahead and lower them back down. Great job, guys. We're at 5. Two more here. Last one. All right, let's go ahead. We're gonna roll it over to the opposite side here. We're gonna do that side lying leg series on the other side, and then we'll get into some nice stretches. So again, go ahead and rest down on that arm like a little pillow, or grab that pillow if you need. We're just gonna start with that side lying leg lift and lower. Again, watching that hip, making sure it stays nice and neutral. Great job, guys. Three more here. Last 2. Last 1. And go ahead, tuck those knees on up into your chest, and let's go for that clam one last time. Last 2 here, then we'll go ahead and take a nice deep stretch. Last 1. All right, let's go ahead, roll it back over. We're gonna just take a nice figure 4 stretch. So I'm gonna take my right ankle to my left knee here. Now this could be enough of a stretch for you. If you wanna deepen the stretch, you can grab behind that left thigh, or you can grab that left shin, whichever works better for you. Pull those in towards your chest, nice deep breathing here. One more nice deep breath. All right, let's go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. Last breath here. All right. Go ahead and uncross those legs. We're gonna take a nice IT band stretch here. I want you to extend those legs out straight. Go ahead, take that right leg up towards the ceiling. I want you to go ahead and take that right foot and move it cross body slowly. I want you to keep that right hip down on the floor. You may notice that I only moved my foot maybe 6 inches from that midline that I started at. You're gonna feel that right along the side of your thigh here. Hold it right there. Go ahead, bring it on back, and let's switch sides. Taking that left foot up, slowly moving it cross body, and I'm keeping that left glute down on the floor. If you want to deepen the stretch just a little bit, I want you to think of angling that big toe down towards the floor. One more nice deep breath. All right, let's go ahead, bring it up to a little runner's lunge here. This is where we're gonna go ahead and finish up our stretches. We're just gonna stretch that nice hip flexor and that quad in the front. Let's go ahead, bring that right knee back behind and our left foot forward. I want you to make about a 45-degree angle from this hip to your knee. Go ahead and press yourself forward just a little bit. I want you to squeeze this right glute. That's what's gonna open up that hip flexor and that quad right in the front there. It's one of my favorite stretches. I do this before I go for a run every single time. One more nice deep breath. All right, let's go ahead and bring it on back. Switching sides here. Don't forget, squeeze that glute, open up that hip flexor. One more nice deep breath. All right, go ahead, bring those hands on down to the floor. Bring that leg back behind you, and let's go ahead, slowly come on up to a standing position. All right, and that is it for our IT band stretches and strengthening. Thank you guys so much for being here and for being here for another muscular dysfunction here on our Wednesdays episodes. I will be back on Sunday, of course, for a full body workout. So thank you guys again so much for being here. If you like this video, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Please remember to like, subscribe, hit that bell, and I will see you guys again on Sunday.